Hello everyone, welcome back. So I've been umming and ahhing about the next monthly mastery video, but I've decided what I'm going to be playing. I might play this at the next regional I go to, but I need to make sure I completely understand the deck, which I don't think it will be too difficult because so far it seems pretty easy, and then take it to a regional and win the regional. Maybe. So we're going to be playing Vikings. That's the plan, with a little bit of spice, which is probably not spice anymore because everyone's looked at the lists at YCS Bologna. So I'm going to be looking at their lists, looking at what the OCG played originally before all the new stuff that came out in their Phantom Nightmare booster set. I do have my eye on another deck, but this month it's going to be Vikings only. So we're going to look at what the combos are, the basic stuff, what engines and non-engine stuff we're going to be using, maybe a little cheeky deck profile, and get some local gameplay. So let's go and have a look at the cards themselves. Right, we've got a parcel from Zatu. Woo! Usually everything that comes in the post is small and thin. However, we decided to get some structure decks. Last time I bought 3 structure decks was the branded ones, but we've decided it's Viking time. Obviously, if we open one, we know everything inside it, the other 2. So what we'll do is open one up. The plan is to put them all together and make a sick deck. I'm gonna be, sorry guys.
No.
Sorry. Oh no, we're gonna be here for a while. Oh no. There we go. That's pretty good. I'm ready for this. I managed to get all the non-engine cards all sleeved up, and I was just waiting for this delivery. So, Sacred Fire King Grix, it's a new card. Fire King High Avatar Kirin, Rang Bali, new card. I think that's the spell Trap Negate. Sanctuary, which basically gets you your field spell, and also you can XYZ your opponent's turn, and this is what you'll be XYZing into. Pops cards. I think this might be a one-off. I think it just clears the field, which is pretty cool. Don't know what this does, but I just haven't seen it in the list, so it's probably not that good. One of the best cards. This is what you want to be using your Snake Eyes cards with. Level 1 fire. It gets all the spells and traps going. Probably an old card. Don't know what you do. Won't be using you. Use one of you, because that also adds cards in the following standby phase. Don't know what you do. Little Kirin, that's cool. Blaster. Glad I wasn't around for Dragon Ball formats. These cards are horrible. And then we've got all these. Probably just filler cards for the deck. So all these pyros and fire types and whatnot. That's cool. That looks like a very old card. That's a very old card. That's cool. Oh, I love this card. I mean, no secret rare. There we go. Fairy Flames. No alphas in here. Trolls in here. Probably have to give these to friends if some friends haven't got trolls yet. Onto the Fire Kings. Oh, this is mad. This is a good card. I'll probably play one of them. Rekindling. Tenki. I've already got my Tenkis. Dark Hole. Random. Trading. It's like Pearly Hate in a structure deck. Bit of Fire Art. Chain Destruction. I just feel like some of these cards are so like old. Oh wow. Common Solemn Judgments. Did not and Common Imperm. Wow. Okay. Some really good cards in here. This is hilarious. I recently sold my common version of this for £10, and obviously now it's worth probably nothing. It's an old card. Heater, the Gruix. I've probably got a playset of these, but this is a good card. And then the Fire King Island. Sweet. The heart and soul of the deck is this legendary Fire King Ponyx. It's your normal summon, it's your special summon, it's your level 1. This will be searching out spells and traps. Sacred Fire King Gurix remembers when cards have been popped after being searching. So you're able to special summon it, then destroy a card from your deck. Sorts of cards you'd want to destroy from your deck would be Barong. It's a one-off. It's really important for the first combo, but then you're able to recur it a lot from the graveyard through your other Fire Kings to then have it destroyed again. This will be searching you a card in the next standby phase after it's destroyed. Quite key to these strategies. Then you'll be playing the Fire King Avatar Kirin. It's got a quick effect, destroy and special summon. So this card can help you dodge imperms, effect veilers, stuff that target, because you can switch out for this. And then it also has an additional pop effect. When this gets destroyed, you can special summon another Fire King monster and then destroy one card in the field. You then have the Rang Bali. So this one is just basically a spell Trap Negate. It's cool because it can special summon itself when a Fire King monster that you control is being destroyed. You play one of these. You then have its counterpart, which people play 2 to 3 of. This is probably your other normal summon because you want to be using this to protect yourself from nibs and ashes. This can play that role really, really well. I'll be looking at the Fire King Skyburn, especially in the YCS Bologna feature match against Pearly. This was able to pop 2 Fire King monsters, and then you're able to pop 2 cards your opponent controls. So the Pearly Lily and my friend got popped via this, and that was brilliant. Really good out to those sorts of situations. And then you got the new continuous spell, Fire King Sanctuary. This card lets you activate a Fire King Island, which is your field spell, directly from deck, which is cool. And then also when your opponent special summons a monster, you're able to XYZ Fire King monsters that you have stuff, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. When your Fire King Islands pops, you can destroy one fire monster from your hand or face up on the field instead. Sanctuary looks after the island, so you're going to go from the Sanctuary to the island. The island's really powerful because you can pop one monster, so you want to be using cards like Ponix to pop to get your plays going, because then that means your Garrets can be activating, and then you can get Ponix the next standby phase. And then your last card in the new structured deck is like Dark Hole. You make this via your Fire King Sanctuary. When it's summoned, you just pop everything. In your turn, you can detach a card to pop a spell trap your opponent's control. When it is popped, you can special summon up to the amount of how many original materials it had, Fire Kings, from your graveyard. This can pop to get those 2 level 8s, those really high hitting level 8s out again, the Grurix and the Kieran. We're gonna look at the combos, really basic stuff, and see what kind of setup the deck can make. It can look underwhelming, but we can play through quite a lot. So if we normal summon the Ponix is going to add you the Fire King Sanctuary. We're going to activate the Fire King Sanctuary, which is going to activate our Fire King Island. So then we'll activate the Fire King Island to pop the Ponix. Then we add the Garrux. Because it remembers the Ponix got destroyed, it can special summon itself. And then on summon, we're going to go Garrux effect to pop a card from the deck. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop the Barong, which is pretty cool, because when you pop the Barong in the next standby phase, so in your opponent's standby phase, you can add a card from your deck. So what you're going to do is standby phase, you'll go Barong 1, Ponix 2 to add back. So you add back the Ponix to your hand, and then Barong is going to add you the Kieran. And then what you've got here is Kieran can special summon itself by popping the Ponix. So next standby phase, you're going to be getting the Ponix back. And then your Sanctuary, when your opponent special summons, your Sanctuary can XYZ into Big Chicken, Gruix Eternity. And so on summon, that's going to pop the field. So if you're playing certain matchups just from Ponix, this disruption can be so important, especially against like tier 2 and below rogue decks. It can do some serious damage to them by removing anything on the board. What I initially like about the deck is the artwork. The artwork is so cool. It saw some reasonable success in the OCG, trying to battle out with Pearly and Rescue Ace. And obviously the new support that comes out for us in a few months' time makes it tier 1. I'm going to see if I can break it in, learn the deck, looking to learn all the combos. So far I've played 2 games, and it was in person, and I played against Unchained. Don't play this deck against Unchained. It doesn't go well. So that's a massive problem going forward, is deck loses quite hard. I think after my 2 matches, loses quite hard to Unchained, so I'm not too sure about it in that respect. Hopefully Unchained gets hit by the ban list. So that's it. Hope you liked it. Please subscribe, please like the video, and let's get some footage at locals and get a deck profile too. And let me know if you've picked up the deck, if you're going to be going budget friendly and just picking up 3 decks and just using what you've got out of the box, or if you're going to be going down the line of the Nadir Servant package, which seems to be successful as a budget-friendly alternative to the Diabell Star stuff, which I'm going to be playing at locals. Luckily, I was able to get that core really, really cheap before it's gone to the moon the last couple of days. Thank you, Bologna. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Mwah.